Enter the Redmi K80, and this is the preview daw ng POCO F7 Pro. Huwag mo sabihin ako nagsabi. Itong device na ito is so powerful. It has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. It has a OLED display na may Corning Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection. 50MP ang kanyang camera which can let you shoot up to 8K video. 6,550 mAh ang kanyang silicon carbon na battery, supporting up to 90 watts of fast charge. More details after this quick intro. So itong Redmi K80 na may 12 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage is currently selling at around 24,000 pesos, which I'll link on the description box below kung saan siya pwede mabili. Napag-usapan natin ng design, makita natin likod niya is really nice. Shiny ang back niya, which you can see two-tone siya dito. Ang meron na dito sa taas is plain color, and dito sa ilalim meron siya makikitang pattern pag nailawan. So one thing na napansin ko sa kanya is shiny and it attracts a lot of fingerprints, which is quite the downside dito sa phone nito. But kung nilagyan mo ng case or madalas mong pinupunasan, it's just simply okay. Ito ang itsura ng kanyang camera bump, which I think mas gusto ko yung design ng Redmi K80 from last year. So makita natin may antenna band siya dito, so meaning this is a metal frame. And makita natin ka ng bezel is quite thin, so yeah, it's really looking nice. Flat pala ka ng screen, by the way. Now, one thing na pwede mo paglaruan dito sa kanya is meron siyang Xiaomi Hyper AI. Now, this is a personal assistant na pwede mo siya gamitin. Parang siyang Gemini. No? So, this is just the Xiaomi version of the AI. And this phone is being packed together with a really powerful processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is just one step behind the 8 Elite. And maganda naman score na nakuha ko dito, near 2 million points at 1.94. And ito ang kanyang breakdown score. 3,900 ka ng loop score and 90% ang kanyang stability dito sa Wild Extreme. Hindi lang ganun kaganda nga ng thermals, and it throttled to 68% ang kanyang best performance. And ito nga pala ang score na nakuha ko dito sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmarking. Now, pag-usapan natin kanyang battery, ang laki ng kanyang battery, 6,550 mAh na silicon carbon ng kanyang battery, which probably one of the biggest, not the biggest though, siguro may iba na ka 7,000, but for me, malaki ng 6,550. And one thing to notice is this is around mga 205 grams, which is a little bit heavy, not super lightweight, but you have to appreciate yung laki ng kanyang battery dito. And another thing na magusto mo rin dito is that it supports 90 watts na fast charging as well. And did you know guys, ang kunat ng battery nito, no? Nung sinalang ko to sa PC Mark na battery stress test, and actually personally using itong device na ito, ang tagal din ng lobat sa phone na ito. I think kaya na umabot ng 2 days without charging sa laki na ng battery, no? Maybe hindi naman 2 days, exaggerate na yun. But if you're just using it normally, halos 2 days, no? Kulang-kulang siguro 2 days kaya na abutin. And it gave me a 22 hours na screen on time dito sa kanyang PC Mark na battery stress test. Tinest ko to under 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate. I would really tell you na I love the battery performance on this phone. Now, in case na hindi ka pa nakontento dito sa battery and you're traveling and hindi ka madalas makakita ng charging port, you can take a look at this one. This is the all-new na power bank na meron ni UGREEN. This is a 20,000 mAh na power bank na may built-in na cable. Dalawang cable na pwede mo lagay. Pakita ko sa inyo guys. Isa dito sa likod, which is built-in, no? Anytime na kailangan mo, just simply pop it out. And ang ganda rin dito sa kanya is that meron siyang display kung ilang percent ng battery pa natitira sa'yo. And you can charge up to 3 devices simultaneously at the same time. What's nice dito sa kanya, it can charge up to 20 watts sa mga iPhone and it can charge up to 22.5 watts sa mga Android devices. Now, this is very innovative, no? Pwede mo siya ikabit dito. And did you know, this is not just any ordinary na cable. This is another set of Type-C cable. Guys, galing, no? I'm really surprised na ang galing ni UGREEN, no? You can make it as a cable, no? And hindi mo siya pagkakamalan na cable. I was just wondering, nasaan yung isa pang cable na sinasabi ng kasama? And nakatago ka lang pala siya dito. And I'm really surprised. Ang ganda niya. Look, guys, oh. Very nice, very neat. And anytime na gusto ko i-charge tong Redmi K80 ko, all I need to do is just, kailangan ko lang kabit tong cable dito sa ilalim niya. And mag-charge siya. 22.5 watts guaranteed. Kaya ikarga dito sa Redmi K80 natin. Kita nyo guys, nakasulat, quick charge. So if you're out there looking for a power bank na okay, malaki ang kanyang capacity, kaya mag-charge ng 3 device at the same time, and may dalawa kang cable na kasama together with this one, make no doubt, check out itong 20,000 mAh na power bank ni UGREEN. Link on the description box. Now going back to the device, itong phone na ito is being protected by IP68 rating. So it means na it has a certain level of water resistance, and this one comes together with HyperOS 2.0 inside Android 15. Napag-usapan muna natin quickly ang kanyang display. This one has a OLED display na 6.67 inch na may 120Hz of screen refresh rate, Dolby Vision, and ang kanyang maximum brightness 3,200 nits. Meron siyang screen-to-body ratio na 90%, and it's also being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. So that's a certain level of scratch resistance. Kung nagbabrowse ka naman dito sa social, expect mo naman na smooth naman maging transition mo dito. Wala kang maging problema dito kasi ang ganda ng kanyang display. One of the better panels na nakita ko on a Redmi K series. As long as maganda naman yung internet connection, is swiping on this one sa socials, smooth talaga mafe-feel mo dito. And if you're watching naman videos dito on YouTube, expect to give you a really good experience. Dahil ang kanyang display is really nice, sharp siya, and of course, very vibrant ang mga colors na makikita mo dito. And by the way guys, itong phone na ito supports Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4. Now guys, itong phone na ito has stereo speaker. Isa dito sa ilalim and the other one's coming here sa kanyang earpiece. Pakinggan na natin kung gaano kalakas ang kanyang sounds. Honestly guys malakas ang kanyang sounds to my surprise. And by the way guys, I'm right now wearing the Redmi Watch 5 Active though. This is probably one of the more affordable na smartwatch na meron lahat ng function na kailangan mo. And probably one of the cheapest one na may call function, na may Bluetooth call function. So, meaning, kung meron mga tumatawag dito sa phone ko, sa Redmi K80, pwede ko siyang sagutin dito. And directly, ganito lang, kakausapin mo lang siya. And what's nice, meron siyang magandang noise cancelling dito, so hindi masyado marinig ng kausap mo ang mga ingay sa background mo. And another thing na gusto ko rin dito sa kanya is that meron siyang 18 days na battery life on one full single charge. And of course, very trendy din ang kanyang design. Mukhang iWatch, pero hindi presyong iWatch. So if you're interested dito, link on the description. Na naglaro tayo ng 4 na titles dito. Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Farlight 84, and of course, Call of Duty Mobile. Na pagdating naman sa Wuthering Waves, masarap ang game na ito, no? And surprisingly, it was able to keep up. Well, honestly, I don't expect anything less from a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Kaya-kaya niya mag-perform any task na kaya mo ibato sa kanya. And what's nice sa kanya is wala naman ako na-feel na frame drops masyado dito sa Wuthering Waves. Though, at times na parang meron ako na-feel na slight delay pag tumatagal na yung game. Lalo na pagkalaban mo, boss, medyo natatakbuhan ka, puro dash ang ginagamit mo kasi iniwasan mo siya, medyo mafe-feel mo may kunting lag. No? Siguro kulang pa sa optimization, pero I believe na kaya-kaya naman i-handle ni Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And pinakamainit na inabot niya after 30 minutes of gameplay, 44 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Genshin Impact, dito sa game na ito, honestly, maganda naman kanyang gameplay. I was able to play without any problem dito sa kanya. The graphics is nice, maganda kanyang sounds, and touch response is great. For the first 15 minutes, okay ang kanyang temperature. No? Pero habang tumatagal ang laro ko dito sa kanya, one thing na napapansin ko is umiinit mga frames dito sa K80. And pinakamainit na inabot niya after 30 minutes of gameplay, umabot ako ng 45 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot. Pagdating sa Farlight 84, sinagad-sagad ko kanyang graphics. I was able to play this game for an hour, no? Tuloy-tuloy, non-stop naman, and nag-enjoy kasi ako dito sa Farlight 84, lalo sa mga battle royals niya. And to my liking, maganda ang kanyang gameplay. So, that's probably one of the reasons ba't naubos ang oras ko sa kalaro. And one thing na nagustuhan ko naman dito sa kanya is smooth ang gameplay niya, wala akong na-feel na frame drops, and after 30 minutes of gameplay, 43 degrees Celsius ang inabot. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, expect mo talaga na maning-manilan dito sa kanya, no? I can give you a good rating dito sa game na ito at the highest graphical settings na pwede mo set sa kanya. The gameplay is definitely smooth. Wala kang mafe-feel na frame drops dito, be it Battle Royale or just rank matches ang nilalaro mo. And after 30 minutes of gameplay, pinakamainit, 43 degrees Celsius. Napag-usapan natin ang camera dito sa phone. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS and a 8MP na ultra-wide lens. It can let you shoot up to 8K and 24fps, and ang kanyang front-facing camera is a 20MP na sensor which can let you shoot up to 1080 and 60fps. Now guys, i-explore muna natin ang camera ni Redmi K80. So taking a look at some of the outdoor shot na nakuha natin, I would say na some of these shots really looks nice and very sharp siya. And one thing na nagustuhan ko rin dito sa kanya is ang ganda ng details na kaya niya i-preserve. Taking a look at some of these greens, medyo a little bit saturated, pero yung saturated niya hindi siya ganun ka-OA. While panning around dito sa vicinity, ang ganda rin naman mga pictures na nakukuha ko dito sa camera na ito. Nung nilaro naman natin ang kanyang ultra-wide lens, is how it looks like. Normal. And 2x zoom. Now after 2x zooming, malinaw pa rin naman siya. And one thing to like dito sa kanya is that yung kanyang ultra-wide lens and yung kanyang normal lens, pareho lang ang kanyang color. Now taking a look at this shot, ang ganda ng kuha na dito, ang ganda ng focus dito sa subject na ito. And maganda rin ang kanyang pagkakuha din sa kanyang background. Looks really nice. Maganda lang tingnan sa mata. Now if you go indoor naman and taking some food shot, you'll be able to capture some really nice details dito sa kanya. And honestly, ang mga food photography dito sa camera na ito looks quite nice and you really get some nice details dito out from this camera. And further taking some indoor shot, maganda naman ang performance ng camera na ito. Now kung kumukuha ka naman ng gown shot dito, you'll be able to get some nice details sa kanyang mga beads. And taking a look at this one, looks also really nice. This is probably one of my favorite shots from this camera. Looks nice and maganda tingnan, very cinematic. Lalo tong butterfly na ito, looks really detailed ang photo na ito. As well as some of these heart lanterns, ang ganda lang kanyang pagka-representation. And pag tinignan din natin tong wine shot na ito, looks really nice and very sharp ang kanyang photo. Now, taking a look naman sa kanyang front-facing camera, nice, sharp ang kanyang photo na makuha on outdoor. And mapapansin mo na medyo mas enhanced konti ang mukha mo and medyo mas filtered o mga imperfection na yung mukha. But it looks really nice and sharp. Now, pag pinasok mo siya on indoor, pansin mo medyo magiging soften lang yung mukha dahil hindi siguro ganun kagandang lighting on indoors. Kaya medyo a little bit smudgy siya. Now, checking the front-facing camera, yung sa kanyang pag-vlog, okay, stable siya, malinaw. Sharp ang video na makukuha mo dito, which I think this is how I like it. Pagdating naman sa kanyang rear camera, equally said, maganda, smooth naman ang kanyang pag-panning around dito using its camera. And I'm just using my bare hand dito. Ang ganda ng kuha ko dito. Now guys, you've catch a glimpse dito sa Redmi K80, which probably might be the POCO F7 Pro. I'm not quite sure kung the battery size would remain as big as this one kasi nakita natin sa X7 Pro versus the Redmi Turbo 4, medyo mas maliit ang battery ni POCO X7 Pro. And of course, meron ring light yung Turbo 4 which is also wala sa X7 Pro. I'm not quite sure kung it would be exactly the same or may dagdag bawas din sa POCO F7 Pro. So if this one is priced at around mga 24,000 pesos, I'm not quite sure. Maybe my best wildest guess sa POCO F7 Pro might be around mga 27,999. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. And honestly, ito phone na ito, I'm really happy with its performance. Ang ganda ng kanyang gameplay, ang ganda ng kanyang camera. Now, if you're interested, guys, to buy this one, I'll pop the link on the description box below kung saan siya pwede mabili. And pwede na rin pala siya mabili sa UKDB Gadgets. So guys, kung natuwa kayo dito sa video na ito, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you on my next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.